Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Mandy and I like to talk about nail polish, makeup panning, and sometimes things going on in my real life. Today I have my what I wore in the month of October. So all the manicures and pedicures I wore in October in order that I wore them and a little bit of, how I liked them. So if this is something you are interested in, then hit the subscribe button and stay tuned. Alright, so in the month of October I had 5 manicures with 11 polishes and 1 pedicure. So I will put up pictures up here of the manicures. We'll not have a picture of the pedicure, but I'm going to go ahead and tell you what that was. I only did 1 pedicure in the month. I put it on, it looks like about the second week of the month, and left it on for the whole month because it wore really well, even without a top coat. That pedicure was from Cupcake Polish, and it is Pajama Party, which is from the March 2024 PP Polish Pickup. It was the sleepover theme. This is a glow-in-the-dark, really pretty periwinkle with a blue shimmer, and it glows in the dark. So that was something fun to, most of the time my toes are covered, but occasionally I would sit before bed, do a little reading and have my toes out, and when I went to bed and turned off the lights, my toes were glowing back at me. So that was fun. Probably not the way I'm gonna wear it in the future, but maybe during the summer I'll get a little more use out of it. But I really do enjoy this polish, and I'm glad I have it in my collection, and it's already getting a good fill line on it. So yeah, that was my 1 pedicure for the month. Alright, now into manicures. The first manicure I did started with one of my Project polishes. It is Warm Black from Avon. It is just this cream black that is getting really close to being done, and I wanted to compare that to my polish from Zoya called Raven, which I thought was a shimmer, and then I thought it was a cream, and now it's a shimmer that wears like a cream. I'll hold up the bottle. You can see there is a very faint shimmer in there, and in the pictures you may be able to see the shimmer, but just barely. It only shows up in strong direct lighting, so I paired those to compare them, and then I threw on a new glitter topper from LA Colors that I just picked up, and I wanted to give it a try. It is this one here. It is from their Unicorn collection, and this one is called Sparkling Gem. It is a pretty little glitter topper that has purple, silver, and it looks like some teal glitter in there. I picked this up because I thought I didn't have a purple glitter, but then after putting it on I remembered I got Grape Shifter from Sally Hansen from a viewer a while back, so now I have 2 purple glitter toppers. Have to go through my toppers and see what colors I want to get, but yeah, there was a very nice manicure. Like I said, the Raven from Zoya pretty much went on with like a cream black, so that's how I'm gonna treat it, even though it does have that subtle shimmer in it. Alright, the next one, I'm like looking at it going, why are there numbers? I actually recorded how many coats of each polish, which I usually don't do. I usually just write down the polish and maybe sometimes the brand. This time I wrote down the polish, how many coats of each polish I did. So the next one is started with a polish that was in one of my panning projects. I think it's in Throwback, Child of the 80s. And it is from China Glaze. It is Holy Shift, and it is this silver sort of a duochrome. I wore that in 2 coats on some of my nails. I think most of my nails. I should really pull up my pictures. Okay, you would think from last month I would learn to pull up my pictures so I can reference them while I'm talking about them. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going. Anyway, I had this on most of my nails except for my accent, my ring finger. And on that finger, I put down a base of cream white. This is from e.l.f. #1 from their Game Up collection. It is just a cream white that I have in, I believe, some other project. I think it might be in Throwback 30. Anyway, a cream white that I'm trying to use up. It's not going so well. But I put that on my ring finger as an accent and then topped it with this guy here from Sinful Colors. This is Let Me Go. It is a really pretty sort of multi-chrome iridescent. I was trying to see if this give me a same effect as this, but you know, in a slightly darker, lighter. And they're not. This one has more of a pink to yellow orange pool, and this is blue purple. So not similar, but maybe if I put Let Me Go over a darker base, I might get something similar in looks. But I really like Let Me Go. It is just a very sheer polish, as you might be able to see in the bottle. So it makes it's in my topper collection because building it up on 3 coats, it's still, you can see visible nail line, but I'm actually starting to accept that, and I don't have very long nails to begin with, so yeah. And I remember when I bought this, I was trying to replace some other polish that I don't have, and I don't remember what it was. All I know is I have a picture of it on my Instagram from years ago, and I wasn't at the time labeling what polish I was wearing. I was just saying, oh look, this is my manicure, and it's sort of a bluey purple. No idea what the polish was, don't have it in my collection, don't remember what it was. I think it may have been Bloomphoria from China Glaze, but I don't remember, and I don't know why I don't have it. But anyway, that is a long side tangent to say I wore this combination and it was okay. Both of those manicures were okay. I was trying one of my older base coats, the Sally Hansen Smoothing base coat, and I think it got too old. It was kind of thick, and both manicures ended up bubbling on me and having a hard time drying, and I had dents and dings before they were completely dry, even with a quick dry top coat. So I have retired that base coat, and then my next manicure, I used my regular base coat right now, which is the Essie Strong Start. The other one is Essie's Smooth Moves. Something. It's ridge filling base coat. Anyway, the next manicure was one and done. So one polish over all my fingers. And this is another one from my Project Polish. This is Cobalt Blue from Black Heart Beauty. It is a beautiful duochrome purple. You're seeing a lot of blue. I'm seeing purple with a little bit of gold. It is just, it is beautiful. It is shiny. It is glittery. I love it. It is one of those ones that you just can't stop looking at your fingers. You know, you're like, ooh, 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 ooh. Anyway, yeah, I wore that one all over all 10 fingers. Yeah, I liked it. Then I was craving something sort of spooky, witchy feel for Halloween. So I pulled out one I got in a D-stash. And this is from CND Vinyl Luxe. It is called Pretty Poison. And this one I kept going back and forth on. I put it on thinking it was a dark green, and it has this gold shimmer, greenish gold shimmer in it. And then I had it on and I'm like, no, it's just a black base. And then I looked at it in another light and went, no, it's a really, really dark green. And then I went back and went, no, it's black. So I used the app Nail Polish Rack app, and in there it's listed as a green, and then I changed it to black, and then I went back to, I'm pretty sure it's really, 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 really dark green with a golden shimmer. It is very pretty. I did enjoy it. I'm going back and forth on the color. Couldn't quite decide which color it was, but either way, it is dark, it is shimmery, it is all the goodness I like, and I enjoyed it. And I used 2 coats on that one. I did not write down how many coats of cobalt blue, but I'm guessing it was 2. It's a pretty kind of a thick polish. And then finally the last manicure of the month was a combination of one polish from a project and one from my project polish. And the first one is Vec, Rojo from Vec. And this was in, or is in, my deck of panning for usage. And then I paired it with OPI's No Autographs Please, which is in my project polish. And let me look at my photo because I forgot how I combined that. Okay. I wore Vec over all of my nails except for my ring finger and thumb, and then I did No Autographs Please as an accent nail on my ring finger and thumb, and they are a nice pairing, a nice dark red combination. Would be really good with the topper, maybe over the Vec for the holidays, but definitely I think No Autographs Please is a nice shimmery metallic red that would be good for the upcoming holidays. So that's it. Those are the manicures I wore over the last month. I'm currently naked nails because I just took my polish off after finishing my first manicure of the month, and it's already the 17th. I have to say that this manicure I did put it on at the end of October, maybe October 30th or the 31st. And so I didn't take that off until like a week into October, and then that manicure I just took off. I did have a couple days without a manicure, without anything on my nails, and then I just took this one off because it was chipped because I was pet sitting and I didn't bring a polish with me to redo my nails, so I had to live with chipped nails for a little while, and I wasn't happy about it. But now that I'm back home, I removed my polish and I'm getting ready to polish my nails again. And you'll just have to wait and see what that is going to be. If you want to get a glimpse of what I wear every month, you can follow me on Instagram over there at MandyIRL. And until next month, don't forget to take care of yourselves, stay true to you, and remember I love you, no matter who or what you are. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.